lineup today for Clemson 1 through 9. Hackenberg is off to a wonderful start this season for the Tigers. He's hitting cleanup. He is batting around 500, and he already has 4 RBIs as well. Head coach, it's Monty Lee, now in his 5th season as a head coach for the Tigers. Defensively for Furman tonight, so Sapson is in left field, Starks in center field, Webble out in right, Mahalik at third, Healy at short, Griffith at second, Roper's at first, with Logan Taplett behind the plate catching for Furman. With the junior, Matt Lazaro getting the nod tonight for Furman. The plan for him, he will go 2, maybe 3 innings, and then they will bring him out because they would like to use him out of the bullpen this weekend when they take on Northern Kentucky for a 3-game series.
Yeah, so it's important for him to try to maximize these whatever innings he has right now and try to work quick.
Elijah Henderson leads off, and the sophomore jumps on the first pitch and drives it in the gap to right center field. Henderson digs for second base, and he will get there cruising, standing up for his second double this season, which leads the Tigers.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see if you're Clemson right there. Henderson comes out and smokes the ball into right center after coming out early and Furman putting up 2 runs. When you respond like that, that does nothing but tell the rest of the offense, like, here, we're ready to go.
Didn't have a double a season ago, already 2 to begin his sophomore campaign. So that's the response you want to see for Clemson.
Yeah, he's been red hot this season too. He's had a great start to the year.
So this brings up Meredith, the sophomore out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He drops a bunt first base side. This is a good one, picked up by Lazaro. Flips it to first, and it's just in time to get Meredith, who does advance the runner Henderson to third.
That's a great bunt right there. The left-handed pitcher, he is pulling towards the third base side as he finishes. Meredith takes it with him. It's bang bang right there. Very close play, but great job right there. Oh, they're going for the replay.
That didn't take long, did it?
Did not take long, no.
So we have our first replay. They will check this one out. Meredith can absolutely fly down the line. You see his reaction. He didn't like the call at all by Clint Lawson at first. This should be a good angle of the play in question.
Hard to tell from that angle, but
Yeah,
looks like they may have gotten him by a step. Oof. That is as bang bang as it gets, but I think they might have gotten him by
a split second.
Just a split second, yep. So I don't think this is gonna be overturned here, but great hustle by Meredith and great play by Lazaro to come off the mound and field that.
Yeah, it has to be overwhelming video evidence to overturn that. But as of now, they say Meredith out. And that really was a good play by Lazaro. That is...
Yeah, that's not easy to do, especially for lefties as they're finishing, kind of falling over towards the third base side.
So we are getting word that the play is confirmed with the call on the field. So it will be a sacrifice bunt for Meredith to put Henderson on third, with James Parker now batting for Clemson.
So this is a point of emphasis for Monty right here. His guys on third base, less than 2 outs, trying to execute and cash this run in right here.
Swing and a miss from Parker.
Nice changeup right there by Lazaro. You know that Parker's coming out, wanting to be aggressive, and takes advantage of that, pulling the string on him.
Lazaro, mainly a fastball changeup pitcher, gets that one past Parker. Developed a curveball this past offseason, so he'll try to use that this season for the first time.
Yeah, mixing in a third pitch could be huge, but at the end of the day, if you got 2 solid ones, you know how to control them, that's all you really need. But for a starter, if you're going to go deep in games, yeah, having a third pitch is nice, but if he's spot starting for 3 innings, he can do just fine with fastball changeup.
That's dribbled foul. Parker from Anderson, South Carolina. Most career hits at TL Hanna High School. His dad, Tim, was a pitcher at Clemson, and a good one at that. Led the team in innings pitched, strikeouts, and ERA. Spins out of the way of that pitch, 1-2.
So you see the late reaction right there by Parker. That's set up by the 3 straight off-speed pitches. Fastball comes up and in. He reacts a little late to that. If that pitch was in the zone, he might have had trouble with it.
Up and in to make it 2-2.
Lazaro's got to be careful here. He's got a base open.
Swatted out of play.
So yeah, you hear Monty yell good right there when Parker fouled that pitch off. It's basically just staying alive and fighting off tough pitches and trying to get yourself an opportunity to cash this run in.
This ball is crushed deep to center field. Starks will square it up easily deep enough to drive in Henderson, who will slowly trot home, and Clemson is on the board in the bottom of the first off the sacrifice fly from James Parker.
Yeah, and that's perfect execution right there. That's exactly what Monty was excited about in the dugout over there. He fouled off the tough pitch that he couldn't do much with. That probably would have been a strike, and then gets the pitch he can do something with, executes it, gets it up in the air, gets the sac fly, they cash the run in. That's perfectly executed right there.
First RBI of the season for James Parker, and a nice response by Clemson as well, as this ball swung from Hackenberg. It's a parachute ball as it drops in front of the left fielder, so Sapson, for a 1-out single. Rather, 2-out single for Hackenberg.
And Clemson's come out very, very aggressive here. I mean, I think we've had every single first pitch has been swung at so far. They clearly have an attack mentality right now. You see Sapson out there in left field. He took it just a step back and misread it just a bit, but that's always tough when you got a big guy like Hackenberg up there taking a full swing, and you just can't really tell if he got jammed or barreled it up.
Davis Sharp steps in. So what does that do to a pitcher when a team is very aggressive and will swing at the first pitch or two?
Yeah, I mean, it takes them off balance a little bit. You know, they're trying to attack the zone, but, you know, if they feel like they leave it right over the middle of the plate and these guys are hacking away early, that's going to make you, try to nibble just a little bit on the corners and fall behind.
Check swing, the appeal doesn't go around according to Clint Lawson. Clint Lawson has been a busy man in this first inning.
He's had a couple check swings. We've had a replay. We've had all kinds of stuff going on.
It's a 2-0 count. And off the end of the bat, 2-1.
That's a great job by Taplett right there, who, for Furman, Coach Harker said that he calls 95% of the pitches. 2-0 right there. You're not giving in. You're going to throw an off-speed pitch. You're not just going to lay something in there that Sharp can crush into the gap. You're going to continue to challenge him, throw pitches to keep him off balance.
There's a strike to make it 2-2. Yeah, you bring that up. You really don't see that a lot in college with a catcher calling 95% of the pitches behind home plate, but Taplett will do that for Furman.
Yeah, I think it's great. It gives the guys opportunities to learn how to build sequences and develop games and handle a pitching staff. I really love that.
See what Lazaro deals with a 2-2. It's a fastball that freezes Davis Sharp. First strikeout of the game for Lazaro, but Clemson responds in the bottom of the first, scoring 1 run on 2 hits on a sac fly from James Parker. His first RBI of the season. First strikeout for Lazaro wins the first. Furman 2, Clemson 1.